Freelander 1 project car. We've cleaned it. What else have we done to it? We've got it going. We've got to put the electric window back in. Right, we had the door cards off because the electric window had sort of stopped working. And when I took it off, it had this speaker mounted on one screw. It was on the other door where it should have a real speaker there. And it was hanging and it was flapping about. So I thought, nah, that's not good enough. We need this car to be rocking, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Loud.
We need it loud. We need boom, boom, shake the room. We need all of that stuff going on. And it's not going to happen. So I thought, no problem, I'll jump on Land Rover and get a speaker, because we don't really need a boom box, do we? We're not. No. But we just need, you know, some sort of absolute 80s has to play. So 140 quid for a speaker plus VAT. I thought, oh, I don't like absolute 80s that much. So I thought there's got to be some other options. And I found an absolute result. I went on one of our competitors. Rimmer Brothers, are they one of our competitors?
Yeah.
We like them. We're all in this together. We're all trying to earn a living. On their website, same speaker. There's a tip for you all. If you need this, don't buy anything off me, which I'm going to try and stow something in a minute. Don't buy anything off me. Go on eBay. Rover 45 speakers. Exactly the same. Rover 45 front door speakers. They're £10 each on eBay. Second-hand Freelander one. Some geezer on eBay has sold 981 speakers second-hand for £35 each. He's done nearly £35,000 in speakers. So I thought there's definitely a need for some speaker upgrades. So we've been working on it. Rimmer Brothers. So 20 quid for a brand new over 45 front speaker. Bring them up. I'll have as many as you got. He said, you can have as many as we got. We've got one. So there you go. I've left that one for sale. I couldn't be bothered. So if you're quick, get on Rimmer Brothers and you can buy one Rover 45 speaker for 20 quid. Right. So what does the speaker look like? I'm going to show you how to take it out, and I'm going to show you our upgrade. So they haven't helped us with this because the holes are not they're not even circumferential, if that even is a word. Because look, can you see here, the distance from this sort of imaginary line here to there is different from the same line to there. So they don't even lie centrally. So I think they've tried to make it so we can't fit any generic speaker. And they've got some, I think this is supposed to be like a weather shield on the back, but still let the acoustic waves through. Genius. Right. The cones are also a bit sort of papery, and they get wet and they age over the years, and goodness me, they're 20 years old plus. So I did wonder, I had some of these that we'd taken out of the Range Rover Sport, and these are nice. These have got like a Kevlar cone and stuff, and they're not that expensive from Land Rover, but I couldn't get those to fit. I couldn't get them in. We'll have a look in a minute. So we went down and we found these. These are the best ones we can find. Now these are available in Halfords, and they're not expensive, and they look a slightly better modern technology. The cone looks not as papery as the other one, so I think it will stand up to the weather a bit better, but that will do for us. And they were quite cheap. So right, so what are we going to, but you can't just fix them in. So let's whoop the speaker out. I've coloured the screws in orange. Right, we've already done the video, and we'll put it there. That was Elliot came and helped me. We've done the video how to do the door card removal. Right, now so you've got 4 of these in the car, although the part system only showed them fitted in the front. That was a bit weird, wasn't it, Kate?
It was. I had to do some digging to find the rear ones.
Apparently the rear ones were, but I'm not sure the part system was right, because the front and rear ones on here are exactly the same. So we've got 4 speakers in ours, and we'll have a look at the back door in a minute. So right, let's take those 4 screws out. Right, then. Now, your speaker probably won't fall out because they are sort of glued in half by a little sort of self-adhesive, sticky, rubbery strip here. You'll see. So there's my 4 screws. Boop. Got those? Yep. One of them was different, but that's right. So it's got this sticky ring here that's sort of supposed to seal it into the door card. And then on the back, it's got this connector. There's actually some little ribbed bits at the side. Look, ribbed for extra grip. Right, but you can see they've obviously got, look at the weather in there. The contacts have got all, and if the speaker has seen the same weather in, look, it all looks a little bit old. Yeah, he's seen better days. Right, so let's see. So can you buy just a cheap speaker, generic 6.5 inch speaker? Can you buy it and fit it in? You probably could, to be fair. you probably could drill a load of new holes and sort of fit it in, but you probably could just about get to the edge there. So if you want to do that, down to Halfords and get some of those 6.5 inch and you're in. But we wanted to do it a bit better, I don't know why. So we got on the laser machine and we have designed this little mount here. So I'll show you how this works. Right, where are my screws? I put them down here. So we have, butterfingers. Right, we have designed this MDF laser cut panel, and this converts it, and it means you don't have to drill into your precious Freelander 1 door metal. And you can, this should all line up, and we can put these screws back in. So we're going to put on the website, Kate, we put 4 of these and the screws and the electrical connectors, and then you can go down to Halfords and buy the speakers. I've got to put something up for sale or Mrs. Powerful gets upset, doesn't she, Kate?
Yeah.
I've got to pay wages. Right, so you can see what we're trying to do. That is going to give us a little adapter panel. Now, I think this adapter panel could be handy, whatever speakers you're going to fit. So all back in. Right, and now we've got nice circles. We don't have to drill the metalwork, and we've actually set this up ready for the, but what we're going to have to do is this speaker, these connections are corroded anyway, so we are going to cut this off and we're going to crimp on. So in the pack with the speakers, they do give you some, there were some screws in here as well, weren't there?
There were some clips
And screws. Yeah. So with the Halfords kit, you get, so there you go, some screws. Now this is, we only need a little bit of this. Right, so that's got the 2, and notice they're different sizes on these Halfords one. Obviously, so you don't get the, oh, we've got to be careful. Got to be careful here, Kate. We've got to get the phases right. Because if you put the wires round the wrong way, you'll have one speaker displacing air that way and the other one where they both need to go at the same time. That is why speaker wire has one cable with a stripe and one without. There we go. So, and that's why they've done that, so it's foolproof. You can't put the, so we can, right, and we're going to put in the kit, we're going to put 2 of these, and I'm going to put 4 of those little screws, and 2 of these, and my crimpers. Look, we're getting all my kit together now. If only I got my life together, we'd be alright, wouldn't we? Right. Right, let's do the electrical stuff first, shall we? Right, so we are going to have to say goodbye to this connector. I'm going to leave a little bit, it might come in handy one day. Well, I don't know, he's had better days. Rough. But yeah, you see those little extra ribs there when I was pulling it out? I'll give you a mass. Now, if you were super keen, you could solder these. But we're just doing it quick for the video today. I got that cordless solder, that's brilliant, that is. Milwaukee soldering iron. And my copper wires, can you see that? They're a little bit black. They've been exposed to the weather. Right then, so I need that. Right, now, as one of those has got a stripe on it, look, Kate, see? Oh, one's got a white stripe and one's got a black stripe. So shall we put white stripe to white stripe to white stripe? We'll follow some sense of order, shall we? Well, this wire's not that. Oh, there you go, it should be coppery like that. Alright, and then we've got to crimp it, so we'll get that. Oh, here's tiny wires right in. So the idea of these red crimps is, right, so we'll start with put that in there, into that little hole in there. And then if I put the other one in, right, so they meet in there.
Make sure you get the right one.
Make sure you get the right one. Make sure you got no copper. We don't want to lose any fidelity, do we? So yeah, so if you get these crimpers, these ratchet ones are good. And where you've got the red dot is for red crimps. So red crimps are for smaller wires. Right. And they're not the best way of joining. Give them a gentle tug. Yeah, that's all right. Right, we'll do the second one. Right, we got those there. You could tape them up or do something super professional. Do a better job than me. Right, put the little one on there. Ooh. Right, that's it. You clip on and then put the little insulate in.
Does it matter what way round you get these?
You can't get it the wrong way round because one's smaller and one's wider, look.
Oh, I see.
They foolproofed it for me. See, the ones are... Right, and then let's get the vibe. Get the vibe the right way up, look. And then there's no need to drill the... Alright, don't you want... Leave that first one tight because then you can swing these others into position, hopefully. Oh, I've gone a bit tight with them. Right, so just put that on and then we'll tighten those up. Now, one thing is, speakers, they have a resistance measured in ohms, and we've metered the old speakers and they're 4 ohm speakers. So you need to, and these ones we got from Halfords are also 4 ohm speakers, so they're matched. You could probably get away with changing one or just the front ones, but I'd say might as well, while you're in there, change all 4. So we're going to change all 4 so they're all new. The back door is much the same. So the pattern is slightly different, or where this fits, but the same template will fit, the same mount. So I'll get on and mount all 4 of these now, and then we'll come back and we'll turn the stereo on. Right, she's rocking now. Got all the door cards on. And actually the speakers look pretty good inside, because that little chrome cover now, rather than just seeing that brown horrible speaker in your door card, you got the little chrome bit. I like it. Good upgrade, worth doing. Yeah, and obviously you can adjust on the stereo here. You can press this button, and look, we've cranked the bass up, haven't we? We're rocking it. Raven, treble, there you go. We've got all that, so you can set it all up to how you want. Fade, balance, there you go.
This is hard.
Right, there we go. Let's go down KFC tonight. Sit in the car park. Right, good luck with that.